Hi Ace and Beth, my name's Marianne Samet and I'm going to present to you my installation script. Our installation, Beats in the Park, inspired by Sue Arney during her Exploring Sounds musical education workshop, is an installation in which we hope Grade 1-2s can work towards producing themselves. Sue Arney's workshop involved exploring how to replace word syllables with rhythmic beats using both body percussion and vocal sounds. This involved listening to certain phrases and using the syllables of the words within these phrases, creating beats. Our installation, Beats in the Park, therefore uses this same technique. In working towards the creation of an installation similar to Beats in the Park, children in levels 1 and 2, which this installation is aimed for, need to firstly work on building up and acquiring knowledge and skills in a range of curricular areas. In the English domain of the Auswald's curriculum, children by the end of levels 1 and 2 are expected to know that regular one-syllable words are made up of letters and common letter clusters that correspond to the sounds heard, listen to, recite and perform poems, and inventing sound patterns including alliteration and rhyme elaboration, explore performance poetry, chants and songs in nature and in seasons. While in the music domain of the Auswald's curriculum, children by the end of levels 1 and 2 are expected to combine sounds made by a range of noise-making toys with body percussion to accompany learned songs. These descriptors in the domains of English and music are skills which children in levels 1 and 2 will have the opportunity to use while working towards creating their installation, like the one which we have shown you. Alongside working towards producing the final installation, children will progress in meeting the Auswald's descriptors. In working towards producing the installation, children will listen to, analyse songs and rhymes and the lyrics used, and in doing so, count the words within the lyrics with the same syllables. Children will listen to a number of poems and songs in order to analyse the language used. Then, using the analysed language, work towards writing lyrics to a song as a group in a poetic style. Once the songwriting process is over and groups are satisfied with their poems, children will as a class explore the sounds of different body percussion beats. Children will analyse a poem and again take words and clap out their syllables. Clapping is a body percussion. Children will decipher how they can make the same syllable beat using other body percussions. For instance, taking the word hello. Hello has 2 syllables. So you could represent that syllable using another body percussion beat, for example, and so forth. As stated by Hildred 2011, music is a fundamental part of life and is a form of the arts which reaches out to all age groups. Since music plays such a significant part in everyone's life, using it to facilitate the learning of English will aid learning by making it more relevant and meaningful, while incorporating music into the classroom will also create a rather welcoming and cheerful atmosphere for learning to take place. As Howard Gardner expresses, incorporating music with literacy learning assists to educate other distinct forms of human intelligences. In this case, by fundamentally assisting learners with musical and rhythmic intelligence in their understanding of literacy. Alongside Gardner suggesting that the incorporation of music caters to music rhythmic intelligences, Eisner advocates for educators to embrace the fact that there are differences in people, in aptitude, interest and proclivity, highlighting the need for educators to create learning opportunities which cater to the different needs of all. Arts education is thus one way to cater to such needs, and this activity, along with the other activities designed by my group members, aims to cater to the multiple intelligences found within every classroom through maximising choice and creativity. Being involved in the activity I have developed, children will work together as a class to analyse lyrics, while they will also work in small groups to formulate their own lyrics and rhythmic beats. This type of learning corresponds closely to Vygotsky's theory of development. Vygotsky suggested that learning should be a social process where children are given opportunities to actively construct and make meaning in a social setting with others and in construction with their educator. Children are both given the opportunity to construct their own knowledge and work socially in the songwriting process. They are also given the opportunity to engage in more than one of their senses, which Maria Montessori suggests is a key component for effective learning, because it aids in the information processing abilities and one's overall understanding of things. As stated by Ferrick 2012, children can imitate the rhythm and music contours of language long before they can even say the words themselves. This emphasizes humans' innate ability, desire, and understanding of rhythm and music. Thus, by creating learning opportunities which utilize children's intrinsic abilities, strengths in the field of music, educators will be able to construct learning and literacy which is much more deeply rooted and consolidated.